Hey, hello everybody. This is Young Family Tai Chi, traditional long form, and we are in section 2. And um, today's new move is going to be step forward and punch down. But after that, we're going to do a whole bunch of repeat movements so that will bridge us to the next set of new movements, which will be striking tiger. So what we're going to do is warm up with from the beginning of the second section all the way until the second brush knee after the heel kick. Then the new move will be the punch down. Okay? So cross hands. Embrace tiger, return to mountain. Shift right. Turn the left toe almost to straight. Move your weight back and separate your arms. Pull in the right foot. Swing, step, brush, strike. Roll back. Circle your arms as your weight moves back. Turn to the side. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders in the front foot direction. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest. Move up to shoulder level. Fist under elbow. Shift back as you flatten your hands. Turn and pull. Right foot goes to 12 o'clock. Press down. Ward off with the left. Push out with the right. Step to the corner and ward off. Step parallel, grab, pull. Turn your foot, change your footwork, make your fist, push up and punch. Repulse monkey. Swing, step, set, strike. 2. Swing, step, set, strike. 3. Swing, step, set, strike. Diagonal flying. Turn, pull in the right foot. Step and close. Turn and turn your left foot forward. Raise hands and step forward. Come up, push off the right foot, ball, set the right heel, and close. White crane spreads its wings. Pull down. All the weight is in the back. Circle, step and close. Turn, step and separate. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step, brush, strike. Needle at sea bottom. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the heel of the front foot. Change your footwork and sink. Fan through the back. Come up, rotate your right hand, attach the left, push up, step, separate. Turn body chop with fist. Turn. Left foot goes to the corner. When you shift your weight back, make your right fist. Chop, strike. Parry, block, and punch. Come to the center, pull down, swing, step, parry, block, punch. Chengfu. Separate on the diagonal, pull left, ward off down right, step and close, ward off right. roll back. Reach to the corner as you rotate your arms. Shift your weight back as you move to the other corner. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of the chest, move up to shoulder level. Single whip, shift back, flatten your hands, turn and pull, press down, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Cloud hands. Shift right, turn the left toe to the straight. 1, 2, 3. Right foot steps toward the corner. Ward off left, hook hand right, standing ward off step, deflect, strike. You're at single whip. High plaid on horse. Push back on the heel of the left foot as your right hand comes to the shoulder. Change to the ball touch and strike forward. Right separation kick. Open. Step and close. Separate and shift weight. Cross your hands. Stand up. Look. Kick. Position your hands. Sit. Step. Circle. Shift weight. Cross. Stand up. Look. Left heel kick. Turn body. And left heel kick. Oops. Sorry. Left brush knee. Right brush knee. Left hand comes up part way, hands come toward the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. How did that go? Any questions? So I want to clarify a few things that I don't think I did a very good job teaching, which is hands. So if you're going from high pad on horse, you're opening, you're stepping and closing. As you shift weight, you separate your hand or you open your hands. Then you cross, stand up, look, and kick. After you kick, your hands come so that one is down and one is up. Okay. So if I were in this direction, then I would get ready to do the left separation kick. So then I would step and close, separate and shift weight, cross, stand up, look, oops, and kick. Now, at the end of this kick, I'm here. To get ready for the turn, my hands come to the right, palm up. So at the end of the right separation, I had one up, one down. At the end of the left separation, I want both hands to be up. And why is that? So when at the end of the right separation kick, I was here so that I could get ready to do the flat turn. right? But here, when I turn, what's going to happen is I am going to end up here. So my hands are up so that I'm ready to be here at the end of my turn. Okay? So if I'm doing it toward you, okay? So if I'm doing high pat on horse and I come around, so I step and close, then shift weight separate, cross. And I'm crossing the right hand on the outside because when I stand up, I'm going to kick right. So right out, kick right. Then as I sink, step. So when I step and close, shift weight separate. So this is a mirror image of the other side. Then I cross, stand up, look, kick. Then when I'm done, I move my hands. When I move my hands, I am moving my knee at the same time. So here, I'm at the end of my kick. I'm moving my knee at the same time. Then I'm going to turn and I end up crossing left hand out because I'm going to do a left heel kick. Yes?
So this thing where both palms are like up here before you turn.
Yes.
Do you know
Yes.
why they're not like this? Because then they could just go like that, but they're actually, so this pan is
They're
gonna have
actually up.
to that. So
Yeah. I don't know why, but they are up. And then you come in.
we hardly ever have our hands like that, you know?
Yes, that is true. And it seems like though if you had your hands like this, I don't know. It seems like it's clumsier. It's I don't know.
Okay.
But
But it's
your hands are up and then you come in.
and it's just a gradual changing of the pitch of the hands
It's a gradual changing
as you turn.
as you it's just like when you're turning, if you're going to sit, you do this gradual spiraling down. Well, this is kind of the same thing. You're gradually coming in. So the hands kind of match your, the top kind of matches the bottom.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? So let's try it one more time from high pat on horse. Okay. So when you're in a high pat on horse, you're like an empty stance on the ball of your foot. Then you're going to open, step and close, separate and shift weight, cross, stand up, look, kick, bend knee, sit, step. So you're going to step and close. Shift weight, separate. Cross, stand up, look, kick, bend knee. Then the knee and the hands go together to the right. Then you're going to turn, sit, come up, heel kick. Then you're going to do a left brush knee. So when you do your left brush knee, your hands are here. So this hand is already in good position, but this hand has to move toward the front. And then swing step. So this swing step is slightly more difficult because you're sitting and swing stepping at the same time. Because you are in a standing position here. And then as you come here, you're going to sit and swing step. So it's a slightly more difficult left brush knee. Make sense? Okay, so let's try that one more time. You're after your kick, you're going to sit, swing, step, brush, strut. Then the next one is your standard transition to right brush knee. So your left hand comes up part way. As you turn your left foot, your hands come to the center. Then swing, step, brush, strike. Any questions on anything prior to this? Okay. The next move is kind of a repeat in that it feels very much like a brush knee. I'm going to do it in the direction you'd be doing it, and then I'm going to do it toward you so that you can see a little bit better. Okay, so at the end of right brush knee, what it's going to look like is so I do it toward you. I'm at right brush knee. I'm going to come up part way. Hands come to the center. But then instead of coming up and across, essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to have both hands come to my hip. Step. So instead of swing step, I'm going to have come together step. Then I'm going to brush and punch down. So theoretically, I'm punching down to someone's knee. If you do not have a long enough stance, you're not going to reach the person's knee. So what I mean is this. If I'm here and I come here, if my stance isn't long enough, if I'm coming here, I'm reaching down to the person's knee. If it's not long enough, then what I have to do is I have to bend from my hips further down so that I would reach the person's knee, right? I do not want you to bend your back, okay? The first principle in the essentials is to head up. Well, your head is not going to be up relative to the ground because you're going to be like this. But it is going to be up relative to your spine. Okay, so I want your head to be up relative to your back. You are looking, in the direction that you're hitting, but I'm bending here. I'm not bending here. You see what I'm saying? So your gaze is going to be like kind of in the direction of kind of beyond your arm, okay? And your arm is like 45 degrees relative to the ground. So it's almost like 90 degrees relative to your body. So it's like this. And if you look at the left hand, when you did a brush knee, okay, when you were here and you were doing a brush knee, this left hand would come up and down and then brush across and settle near the front of your thigh. Well, here, you're going to do a very similar thing because when you're here, you're going to come up, and instead of going up and down, you're just going to come across. But this part is just like your brush knee, right? This brush part, and you're ending at the same spot. So you do want to do this wide brush and come back here. The right hand is very different because you're not swinging back, and you're punching down. But when you punch down, you're ending, this hand ends up relatively at the same spot as a brush knee. Okay? So that's why I think of it as kind of a repeat. This one hand is almost like the other. And the transition is exactly the same as from right brush knee to left brush knee. Okay? Any questions? Let's do it a couple of times in the direction you would be doing it. Okay? So at the end of right brush knee, so you're here, you're going to come up part way. You're going to turn your foot and hands come to the center. That's just like the transition to left brush knee. But now here's where things get different. You're going to move forward and step. And hands come toward your hip. Then you're going to brush and punch. Okay? A couple more times. We're going to be from right brush knee, right foot forward, shift back, hand comes up part way, turn your toe, hands come to the center, come down and step. This is like swing step. Brush, strike. We'll do this one more time, and then we'll do it from high pad on horse. Okay? So, from right brush knee, come up part way, turn your toe, hands come to the center, hands come to the thigh, step, brush, strike. Okay? We're going to do it one. Yes, question?
The timing of, so you've got your hand at your hip and you step, right? And then you're
Yes.
gonna brush. And do you like complete that brush before, what point are you going downward instead of just rotating forward?
Exactly the same time you would do if you were doing brush knee. Think of it this way. If I'm here and I'm doing a brush knee, okay, I'm going to be swing, step, brush. Okay.
Got it. Okay,
So here, instead of this, you're going to punch down.
got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
So the timing is the same.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions? Let's do it one more time from high pad on horse. And then we're going to do a whole bunch of repeat things or sort of repeat things so that we get ready for striking tiger next week. Okay? So, from high pad on horse. Right separation kick. Open. Step and close. Shift weight and separate. Cross hands. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee. Sit. Step and close. Separate and shift weight. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee. Turn. Body. Sit. And heel kick. Then left brush knee. Sit, swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee. Hind comes up part way. Turn your foot, hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Punch down. Hand comes up part way. Turn foot, hands come to the center. Both hands come toward the hip and step. Brush, punch down. Now the next one is going to be turn body, chop, and fist. And you know how to do turn body, chop with fist. Except that before you were doing it from fan through the back. So when you did it before, it looked like this. You're starting from a different place. So what you're going to have to do is, since you're down, you are going to have to straighten up first. Okay, so make sure that your torso is back between your feet and straight. Then what you're going to do is you're going to turn this fist so you're not going to, as you had here, all the circling to get to the fist. Your fist is already here. So all you're going to do is you're going to turn it after you come up. So here you come up, and then the left hand circles like before, but the right hand just turns. Okay? And before you made your fist when you shifted your weight back, but your fist is already made now. So what you're going to do is you're going to chop and strike. So don't forget, you want your timing on the chop and strike to be, so you're here, you come up, you circle. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to chop. You're going to, actually, your foot lands an instant before your hands move. Okay, so you basically root first and then your hands move. You should think about the left hand coming across and chopping. Okay, and the right one is, so the way the coordination works is, if I were here, and I come back, so if I'm here, what happens is left comes back at the same time as right goes forward. So here, so this happens at the same time. And then as I shift weight, I strike with the left and the right fist goes to the hip. Okay, so once again, when you're down here, sit, basically straighten up, turn your fist, circle. And when you get here, you shift your weight back and then step, block, and strike. Okay? So just a little bit different, but you've done this before. Okay? Now the next one is parry, block, and punch. And you've done parry, block, and punch before also. So unlike the parry, block, and punch, the first time you learned it, which is when you had to make a fist, this one is the kind where your fist is already made. Okay, so when you were here, turn body, chop with fist, parry, block, and punch. What you're going to do is you're going to shift your weight back as your hands come to the center. Then you're going to swing, step, parry, all the weight is on the right, block, and punch. I'm going through all of this, not because I think that you don't know these moves. I'm doing this so that you remember the sequence, because doing all the moves helps you remember what comes next. Okay? So from punch down, you're going to do turn body, chop with fist, shift weight back, then strike, parry, block, and punch, shift back as your hands come to the center, pull down, swing, step, one line, two sides, parry, block, and punch. Then the next move is going to be Chengfu and right heel kick. So you're going to shift back, turn your left toe to the corner, and it looks just like the beginning of the step up and right warda. But instead of doing a right warda, what you're going to do is you're going to move your weight to the left foot, cross, stand up, and heel kick. Okay? Any questions?
I did have one small question.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? Good. So when we go from the punch to, let's see, where were we? Hang on one second. So I'm here. Okay, so from here, when I go to the parry block punch, does this fist stay a fist throughout the whole
It
move?
stays a fist.
Okay, it doesn't open, it's a fist.
It doesn't open.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So parry block and punch occurs a lot of times, but each one's a little bit different. Some have open fists, some have closed, some, and at the end of this section, you will have a parry block and punch where you basically skip the beginning. It's like a truncated one. So you just have to remember how the transitions work.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Okay, what I'd like to do is a couple of times from high pad on horse through all the stuff that we've just done. Then after that, I'd like to do the whole thing from cross hands. Okay? So twice from parry block and punch, and then from cross hands. Okay? So here you're at high pad on horse. Okay? Right separation kick. Open. Step and close. Separate and shift weight. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Turn hands. Sit. Step. Oh, okay. You should be step and close. Sorry about that. Then separate and shift weight. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Then knee. Turn to the right. Open your leg and turn around. Sit. Left heel kick. Left brush knee. Sit and step. Brush. Strike. Right brush knee. Left hand comes up part way. Turn your foot, hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Step up and punch down. Right hand comes up part way. Turn the toe to the corner as hands come to the center. Come to the hip and step. Brush. Punch down. Turn body, chop with fist. Come up. Left hand around, right hand cross. Turning your left foot toward the other corner. Weight shifts toward the back. Step. Chop. Strike. Parry block and punch. Shift weight back as your hands come to the center. Swing, step, one line, two sides. Parry, all the weight is on the right. Block, punch. Chengfu, and right heel kick. Okay. Questions?
Could you go over right
Yes.
before right heel kick?
Okay, right before right heel kick. Remember when you did one of the parry block and punches before you went into grass bird's tail, you did this what they call shangbu, which is you turn your left foot and open your hands diagonally. So at the end of one of the parry block and punches, you shifted weight back, you turned your foot and opened up. Remember?
Okay.
And then you did that before I right ward off. You're doing the same thing here. You're at the end of a parry block and punch. You're going to open your foot and do this diagonal handwork. Then you're going to open your hand, the right hand, circle around, come up and cross as you pick up your foot. heel kick.
Thank you.
Okay.
It all complicated doing something goofy, but thank you.
I talk too much, right?
Not because of you, that was very simple. Thank you very much. That's great.
Okay. So, let's do it one more time from high pat on horse, and then we'll do it from the beginning. So, high pat on horse. Right separation kick. Open. Step and close. Shift weight separate. Cross hands. Stand up. Look. Oops. Look and kick. Bend knee. Hands come to the facing, the palms facing each other. Okay. Sit. Step. So sit, step, and close. Then shift weight and separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee. Knee and hands go to the right. Open your foot to turn. And turn. Sit. Left heel kick. Yeah. Not good form. Left heel kick. Then left brush knee. Hand comes toward the front. Swing, step, brush, and strike. Right brush knee. Hand comes up part way. Hands come to the center as the left toe goes to the corner. Swing, step, brush, strike. Step up and punch down. Hand comes up part way. Hands come to the center as you turn your right toe toward the corner. Hands come to your hip as you step. Brush, punch down. Turn body, chop with fists. Straighten up. Circle your arms as you turn. Shift weight back. Chop. Strike. Parry, block, and punch. Shift back as your hands come to the center. Swing, step, one line, two sides. Parry, all the weight in the front. Block, punch. Chengfu, and right heel kick. Okay, let's do it from the beginning, unless there are any questions. And then we'll close class. Okay? Cross hands, right hand on the outside. Embrace tiger, return to mountain. Shift right, turn the left toe almost to straight. Shift your weight back as you separate your hands, pull in the right foot. Swing, step, brush, strike, roll back. Circle your arms as you shift your weight back. Turn to the side. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders in the front foot direction. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Fist under elbow. Shift back, flatten your hands, turn and pull. Right foot goes to 12 o'clock. Press down, ward off with the left, push out with the right. Step to the corner as you ward off. Step parallel as you grab. Pull as you turn your left foot. Make your fist, lift, punch, and change your footwork. Brush a repulse monkey. 1, swing, step, set, strike. 2, swing, step, set, strike. 3, swing, step, set, strike. Diagonal flying. Circle, turn, step and close, open, and turn your left foot to the forward position. Raise hands and step forward. Hands up, push off the ball of your right foot, root the right heel, and close. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands, pull down, circle, step and close, turn, step and open. Left brush knee, turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike. Needle at C bottom, yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the heel of the front foot, change your footwork, and sink down. Fan through the back. Come up as you rotate your right arm. Push up and step. Open. Turn body chop with fist. Shift your weight back. Turn your left toe to the corner and circle your arms. Shift weight back. Make your fist. Chop. Strike. Parry, block, and punch. Hands come to the center. Swing, step. Parry, block, and punch. Chengfu. Open. Right ward off. Pull left ward off down right. Come together. Step and close. Right ward off. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Shift your weight back as you go to the other corner. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push to shoulder level. Single whip. Shift back, flatten your hands, turn and pull, press down, ward off left, hook hand right, standing ward off step, deflect, strike. Cloud hands, shift right, 1. 2. 3. 4 off left, hook hand right, standing ward off step, deflect, strike. High pad on horse. Activate your hands and push off the front heel. Change your footwork, strike. Right separation kick. Open, step and close, separate, shift weight. Cross your hands, stand up, look, kick, bend knee. Left separation kick. Sit, step and close. Separate. Cross hands. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee. Hands and knee go to the right. Extend and turn. Left heel kick. Left brush knee. Swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee. Hand comes up part way. Turn the foot. Hand comes to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Step up and punch down. Hand comes up part way. Turn the right foot. Hands come to the center. Hands come to the hip. As you step, brush, strike. Turn body, chop with fist. Stand up. Turn your fist and circle. Weight goes to the back. Chop. Strike. Parry, block, and punch. Shift weight back as your hands come to the center. Hold down. Swing. Step, one line, two sides. Parry. Block. Punch. Chengfu and right heel kick. Open the left foot. Circle the right hand on the outside. Heel kick. Bend knee. Okay? How'd that go? Any questions? Okay. In that case, we will close class. Next week will be striking tiger. Okay? Thank you very much for coming to class. And I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Rita.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
谢谢老师。
不客气。
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.